Hello everyone and welcome to season 2 of the Phoenix Racing League. We are back today with the 100% tier racing. Last year's driver constructor championship was lack. Is he going to, yeah, he is in here. I have to double check then. Is he going to make it? Is he going to be a season 2 winner as well? It all starts here today. I forgot where we are already, and this is going to be a great start again from me. We've got 19 in the grid for the 100% racing, which is a very good turnout. Season 1 was a good season all round for the Phoenix Racing League. We're into season 2 now, some new faces with the Pacific Skilled tiers, and we're starting off today with the 100% race because everyone loves 100% racing, doing the full track. It looks like to me we're in Saudi Arabia today, well, for today, which is, it's a good track and a bad track. You've got, well, to be fair, it's a tricky track, but you've also got some nice corners, some decent overtaking places in your turns. Turn 1 and 2 being your most dangerous bit to try and overtake. We've got a few cars out on track now. Let's see what kind of new faces we've got for this 100%. I believe Lee Craig is a new one, from what I can remember. SHZN97, he's new to me. A few of the same faces are here as well, with like your Lack, your Ginge, your Jonathan Cox, your Groenfeld, Andy Loyal, Iceman, Danny, Call Me Pablo was in here towards the end of the last season as well. Same with Snooker, and there's still a few new faces. So this is going to be an interesting first race of the season for the 100% now. Let me see if I can still try and figure this out so I know what I'm doing. Let's have a go and see if I do. We've got the lap data, that's the first thing, and we've got the full track. What else was I looking for? Tyres. Let's have a look at tyres. We've got a yellow flag already in sector 3, which you're going to have around here. I forgot my drink like always, but just keep sending me milk and it will keep me going. So we've got people out on mediums, people out on softs. There's a few more out on mediums than I thought. Let's see on who is going to be the first one. I think it's Call Me Pablo, or is it? There's a few. We'll do what we can. There's that many I've been talking to too much. No idea what the weather is at the minute. To me, it looks a bit of an overcast kind of day in qualifying. No idea what the race is yet, but yeah, we're good to be back with a bang. Well, hopefully not in crashes ways and safety cars, because we really don't like the safety cars. But let's stay on board with, in P18 we've got Lucky D Q2, and he's in sector 3 at the minute. He's on his fast lap, he's on the soft tyres. He looks, I believe he's the first one going to cross. Well, he's not going to be the first one, he's going to be the third one crossing the line if I'm right, but we'll soon find out. So Lucky DQ2 or Z. Is that Z? I don't know. I really need to go to Specsavers and keep having letters, but I ain't got time. It was Lucky, and he's in the Mercedes AMG. He just hit a 129.661, and then CRL Vachta. I'm trying to like be good on my accents this time. He just hit a 128.955 on soft. Call Me Pablo. He hit a 130.129, all on soft tyres as well. Let me know if you're watching. Just drop us a comment, like, subscribe. Make sure, because after today, our main streaming will be on the Phoenix Racing League. Please find that on YouTube. Please subscribe to that as well for your future commentary. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1 and sector 2 at the minute, which is now gone. It's probably just a pile up or a spin out kind of thing. Then let's go back to how the lineup's looking. Iceman on soft tyres hit a 130.797. Andy Loyal on the mediums hit a 133.505, which is a really good lap in Saudi Arabia for him as it stands. Lee Craig invalidated lap. Danny's in the pits. He don't want to come out yet. He's nervous as usual and shy. You're still coming through sector 1 in garage, outlap, garage, sector 3. Let's go with Bubba Shrimp, see where he comes. He crosses the line with a 1:31.591, and that's on mediums. That is a good lap as well, if you're looking at what the soft tyres are doing. Let's go down the grid. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. Liam is now going to try and complete a lap this time around. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1 already. Chartman is coming around sector 2. He's on the mediums like always. Evening, Unethical Toast. The PRL YouTube, it's because of the vertification stuff and that stuff, and to get it up and running, it just takes a little bit longer, but we are hitting that tomorrow 100%. You probably hear my horrible voice again, but you do love it. On board with Chartman still as he comes flying around sector 3, and there's a yellow flag in sector 3 as well. It should be clear any moment. There we go. So let's see how Chartman does. He's coming up to his last corner any second now, and see what he can hit on the medium tyres. Snookin is at a 1:29.526 on the mediums. Really good lap from him there. It's short qualifying, it is Unethical Toast. Chartman hits a P8 with a 1:31.637. Another good lap for them medium tyres as well. It looks like the mediums are going to be a big part today in this race. Mediums probably and hards. With it being 100%, not many people I don't think are going to be on softs, so to be starting on softs is going to be a bit of a, well, not risky call, but you've got to do more of a stoppage. Fastest lap is Liam, yeah? So you got that right, his name is Liam, yeah. He hits a 1:28.456. That is a really quick lap from him after having his first lap invalidated. Who else has crossed the line that we know of? Groenfeld. Really fast he is usually. He still is quite, because I'll never get a 1:29 round Saudi. He gets a 1:29.166 on softs. Who else is Naismith on mediums with a 1:30.775. I'm trying to tell you how long we've got left, but I keep coming up with yellow flags. So we've got 10 minutes and 10 seconds left of the first Season 2 qualifying of the Phoenix Racing League. Oh, don't it feel good to be back? It does feel good to be back, even though I'm not racing this year, this season on the Milky comms. It still feels like I'm there right in the moment with everyone. Let's see who else has crossed the line. YT Nathan, he has hit on softies a 1:29.322, a good lap there from him. Caleb, my boy Nathan getting a podium. Mark my words. Good luck to him. Good luck to all 19 as well. I'm hoping for a nice clean race as well. Let's see what else has happened. A load of people in the pit still. Ginger's out. Lack's out now. Let's go on board. Let's go on board with Lack. See what origin. No, let's go Ginge first because he's closest crossing the line. We'll go with Ginge first. He's on sector 3. He's on soft tides as well. Really see what lap he can do. He crosses and finishes in P8 so far with a 1:29.927. Let's go down to Lack, who is on the mediums, and see what he can get. Let's see what kind of lap that he can get from this. Wonder what song he's listening to. He's driving around the track. Has anyone got their own little songs that they listen to go around the tracks or anything? If so, just let me know in the comments as well. It'd be good to know what kind of mood what kind of song just gets you going for races and that stuff. Lack crosses the line in P12 on a 1:31.466. A few are still out and about. Ooh, we've got a spin-off. I don't know if we've got a spin-off there with Bubba Shrimp, or we're just letting cars go by, which, if so, that is respectful of the other drivers, which is a good thing. We've got 8 minutes left of this qualifying. A few in the pits now. I'm bound to see a few more come out. Let's go on board with Shins. I'm calling him Shins for today. I apologise if you don't like it, but it's just how easy it is for me to say Shins. Or however, like to send me a message on how it's meant to be said. Danny is still in the pits. I don't think he's coming out yet. He's still getting his hair done. So we're on board with Shins. He is in the Red Bull. Yep, it is a Red Bull. He crosses the line with a 1:29.427. That puts him up into P7. We've got some people still in the pits. We've got people coming out. We've still got Jonathan Cox. Let's go on board with him. He's on an invalidated lap, so he's going to be hopefully pushing after. Yellow flag in sector 3. We'll just take a minute breather because people in the pits and that, and then we'll give you another update on where people have came. Let's go on board with Lee Craig with same so far. So we're back. We've got yellow flag sector 2, sector 3. We're into the last 5-ish minutes now. So we've still got a few that need to come out. Let's go through your lineup as it stands at the minute. Liam Mier is in P1. CRL Vachar is in 2. Groenfeld 3. Call Me Pablo's 4th. Snook in 5th. YT Nathan is in 6th. Shins is in 7th. Iceman 8th. Lucky Deck Q2. QZ even. P9. Ginger's in 10th. Hayes Clay, you're 11th as it stands, but still doing a lap. Lee Craig 12th, still doing a lap. Naismith 13th. Bubba Shrimp 14th. Lap 15th. Chartman 16th. Andy Lowe 17th. Danny and Jonathan Cox rack up the back, but still to put in a lap. Let's see. Oh, Danny is coming out for his outlap. We've got 4 minutes and 15 left of qualifying, and then we've got the nice 100% race. Roughly, I don't know how many laps it is. I know it's quite a few. That is the best you're getting out of me for that. Danny's on his outlap. What's he in this season? He's in the Alfa Romeo. Very nice, very posh. So let's go back. Groenfeld is out. He's coming through sector 1 as it stands, flying around in his horse. We've got a yellow flag sector 1, probably because it's local to letting traffic by kind of thing. Usually happens in qualifying, it does. We've got Call Me Pablo sector 2. We've got a load of cars coming, trying to fly by now, see if they can upgrade on their times. Chartman is now doing a nice little hot lap, that's what they like to call one, a hot lap. Yeah, I'll call it a hot lap, that's what I call it. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. Call me Pablo. Let's watch him as he comes around the track to see if he gets anything. Snooken has just took the lead from Liam, yeah, with a 128.162. Call me Pablo stays in P4. Well, he moves up to P4. Groenfeld's in P5 as it stands, but can he increase? Let's see. Groenfeld moves back to P4 where he wants to be. Happy days. Vachar is in P3. Let's see YT Nathan, see if he can increase on his time. Not looking likely though as it stands. One Wing Streams says good luck to all. Well, hey guys, and good luck to all. Thank you there. Let's go on board with Iceman still in Sector 1. Sector 1. Sector 3. Let's go with Jin and see if he can increase. Not looking likely as well though, being 2 seconds. Well, he needs to gain 2 seconds first. See if we can try anyway. Yellow flag, Sector 2 and Sector 3. We've got 1 minute 40 left of qualifying here at Saudi Arabia for your first Season 2 qualifying at the Phoenix Racing League. And Ginge does not increase, well, not improve even. He increases, but he don't improve. And he's sitting in P12. Lack has retired from the session. What's happened to Lack? What's he done? No Lack, no is what everyone is saying now. Lee Craig's retired from the session. Bubba Shrimp, he's just clipped the wall a little bit there. Well, let's see what else. We've got 1 minute left to qualifying. Hey, it's Clay. He's gaining time on his lap. He's on the soft now, see what he can do. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 3. Let's see how Hey It's Clay does. Let's stay on board him while we've got 40 seconds left of qualifying. See what happens. I'm absolutely buzzing. I've just won a competition. Happy days. What else could more could you want? Doing comms on a Monday night and then entering the competition and winning 40 quid. I know it's only 40 quid, but it's 40 quid. Happy days. 6 seconds left of qualify. I really need to stop just babbling on. Well, qualifying is over. Last car's now flying around, and then we'll give you an updated tracks updated track. We'll see if anyone can beat Snooken. And it won't be Liam yet because he has finished qualifying. We're on board. Hey, it's Clay still, seeing what he can do. He's now up into P5. Let's go with Chartman. He's on the soft tyres. He looks like he had a little bit of a... I don't think he's too fussed. Lack will be in P16 as it stands. Lack's in P17 as it stands. Andalog's in 18th. Danny's sitting at the back of the grid. Didn't it go right there for Danny, or who knows? We've got yellow flag in all 3 sectors as it stands. Jonathan Cox, though, what a way, set 1 lap and he gets a 127.914 to take him to P1. He will be starting in the front row as far as it stands, unless CRL Vachar, I'll get it eventually. I've got all season 2. Unless he can improve. He's coming around Sector 3 now. I don't think he's going to. No, he's going into the pit. So, your top 4 as it stands. Unless Ginge. Is Ginge going to do it? No, Ginge is not going to do it. So your grid as it stands at the moment is Jonathan Cox P1. Snooken's in P2. Liam P3. Vachar 4th. Groenfeld's in P5. Hey, it's Clay's in P6. Shins is in P7. Call me Pablo's P8. Ginger's moved to P9. Naismith in P10. So they will all be starting on soft tyres. Your YT Nathan's P11, Iceman 12, Lucky DQZ in 13th, Lee Craig in 14th, Bubba Shrimp 15th, Chartman 16th, Lack 17th, Andy Loyal 18th, and Danny in 19th. And that is your grid for the first qualifying session of Season 2 of the 100% tier for Phoenix Racing League. Let's get ready for racing. So, let's get ready for racing. I really should have done a drink. Here we go, Saudi Arabia. And it wouldn't be me, would it, unless we had this coming on when my phone decides to work. It wouldn't be me unless we had this. I had an 8-letter word. I don't know about anybody else. And we are getting ready to race now in Saudi Arabia. Oh, ooh, that was quick. Oh, no. See, no one tells me nothing. We have a formation lap. Because no one tells me nothing. That's it. Just leave your commentator inside the lurch. Let him guess what's happening. Can you believe it? And I'm being ignored as well. Well, can you? Are you ignoring me? Can you believe it? They've told me nothing about this formation lap. What do you mean, oh well? It would have been nice to know.
Not my problem, is it?
It is your problem. Because I bet you knew.
Of course.
Yeah, I bet you knew. I bet you knew. So we'll just let everyone get ready, warming their tyres up, warming the engines up nice and nice. I'm still over the moon. Man's won some money. Like booyaka sha. Booyaka shaka laka So we are in Saudi Arabia. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm just letting everyone have some fun in the formation lap. They're all going left to right, left to right. It's like a little Zumba lesson going on there. Just the good old marshals are having some good wrist movement with the yellow flags. going from a swaying left to swaying right. They're not looking like. So your predicted pitch stop is a 14 to 25, 32 to 41 for your 2 stop, and I don't know what your 3 stop was. But I'm hoping no safety cars. This is what I'm hoping, but could it be my lucky day? I do not know. And we're getting lined up now into formation time. Cars, excuse me, cars are separating into the grid. I've got no biscuit, so don't worry guys, I can't take biscuit breaks. We've got 50 laps of Saudi Arabia. So, okay. This is glitching on me. Okay, we're getting ready. We're getting ready for lights out. And it's lights out and away we go. And we've got a nice little fast start. Snooker has took Jonathan Cox. Oh, and go. Oh, I do love the turn 1 and turn 2. Hopefully no accidents in there. As it stands, nothing I can see of. The back of the grid, nothing happening. YT Nathan has lost his front wing though. He is sitting down in P17 now. Let's stay on board and see what he can do. See if he can keep it under control. Bubba Shrimps drops down to P14. Oh, we've got some interesting stuff going on here. Lack moves up to P16. Danny is still in P19. Moving into P18 now. Danny is. YT Nathan at the back of the grid. He will need to go to the pitch for a new front wing there. Jonathan Cox takes back the lead. He's in P1. Snook in P2. Liam Yez in P3. Vatch is in P4. Groenfeld P5. Hey, it's Clay's in P6. Shinder's in 7. Call Me Pablo moves in 8. Ginger's 9. Iceman sits in P10. Lucky is in P11 trying to take down Iceman there, and will stay on board as he does, but Iceman is going to take the lead back. No, I'm losing marbles. There's cars everywhere. No, it's Lucky who takes Iceman, so Iceman will sit in P11 with Nay Smith coming onto Iceman now as they go down a straight before the last corner up to coming up the home straight, as I call it. And Iceman will be now in P12. That is not a good start there for Iceman. I think Snookin sets the fastest lap with 135. Jonathan Cox already straight into the pits on softs. I wonder what tyres he's going to go for. Let's find out. Let's see if he's going to go on hards. Hards or mediums. Let's have a look. And he is moving on to the hard compound tyre. He is now in P18. YT Nathan comes into the pits for a new front wing, and he is going on to the hard tyres himself. Let's get the menu up. Let's see what position change we have got. Jonathan Cox is down 17 at the minute because of his pits. So the highest one we have got is Lucky. He has moved up 4 places up into P9. Stops is your 1 stops for the bottom 2 as it stands. Your tyres, we've got 2 on hards now, majority on softs and a few on mediums. No penalties, which is a good start. Let's go to tyres and keep the tyres on there, see what tyre things we've got. Next thing we're going to go the leader. We'll go with the interval like always. Then what was I going to do? We're going to go back and do some spectating, like just what we should be doing. So let's get rid of that. Let's go moving up to, let's go to P4. As we clicked on that, Groenfeld got a 3-second time penalty. That is commentating thing where you click on them and unfortunately you get a penalty, so he's got a 3-second time penalty now. If I'm talking too fast, just tell me to shut up or slow down. Either way. But Groenfeld's in P4, he's got Hayes Clay, he is right behind him. We're at lap 2 at Saudi Arabia, we're at 50 so far. Chartman is chilling in P14. Snooker with a 133.315 for the house team to take the fastest lap so far. DRS has now been in there. We got people coming into the pits with Nay. We've got Nay Smith coming into the pits. Let's see what tyre he's going for. He is moving on to, he's going from soft to soft. We're through. He needed a new front wing. That is why he's now in 17th place. Snooker still in P1 in that hash, just gliding around the corners. Liam, yeah, he's in P2. He is trying to hunt down Snooker. Vachar is in P3. Groenfeld's 4th with Hayes Clay having a nice little battle there. Iceman, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings there. Jonathan Cox is back into the pits. Is he having a bad setup day or something? He's gone on to the medium compound tyre now. Okay, let's see how that works out. He's got some catching up to do though. He's got to gain some time to catch up to YT Nathan. Danny's chilling in P16th at the minute. He is hunting down Andy Loyal in the Alfa Romeo versus the Ferrari. Let's go with Lucky D. He is closing down on Ginge. Let's see how this goes with a nice view over the top. Oh, and with DRS, he does not able to pass, but he will get another chance very, very shortly. Liam, yeah, sets fastest lap with 133.217. Groenfeldt now takes P3 from CRL I can't even say his name. Vachtar, got it. That's how I was saying it. I'm gonna probably say it wrong again as usual, but we'll go with that. So Groenfeldt's now in P3. He's going to try and like close that gap to Liam. Yeah, but Jonathan Cox with a 3-second time penalty before I'll finish my sentence. Liam is closing in on Snooken, but Liam gets a 3-second time penalty, so he needs to really get that lead now and really go into the distance and not get caught to make that 3-second penalty kind of disappear. Let's go on board back with Lucky D. He is still trying to close down Ginge. Let's see how it gets on this time around, coming round the bend. But it will be a little while yet before he gets his DRS range. But Ginge is also closing in on Call Me Pablo. We've got a nice little 7th, 8th and 9th battle going on here. Top 10 battle is quite good. We've got Hayes Clay. He is now closing in on CRL Vachtar. We've got some fast drivers in this. So it's going to be a really interesting race. Remember, we've got 50 laps, so it's not all won in the first 10 laps. Remember that, guys. Pick your overtaking wisely. I've got the driest mouths. It's unbelievable. We'll just see what happens. Snooken has been overtaken by Voucher overtakes Groenfeldt again. We've got a nice little battle going on there, and Hayes Clay is right behind him, ready to pounce on him. But behind them we've got Shins, and he is hoping that a little bit of a disagreement between one of them, and he can try to squeeze through them. So let's stay on board with 3, 4 and 5 and see how this battle commences as it stands. Danny's got a 3-second time penalty. Chartman has came into the pits. I wonder what tyres he's going for. Let's have a look. Lord, let's just check. He's gone on to the soft tyres. Lee Craig with penalties. We've got a few penalties being given out already, but you know, you're going to get penalties. People are going to try and want to take that little slightest bit of corner just so they can gain a tiny bit of an advantage. And Chartman, well, that wasn't Chartman, that was YT Nathan, nearly spins out there. But we've had 5 laps. We've got Snooken. He is closing down Liam. Yeah, this is a really great battle for P1. Well, for the race lead. And DRS open for Snooken. He has gone past Liam. Yeah, but I'm just going to call him Liam because everyone's going to think I'm saying yeah at the end of my sentence. Naismith, 3-second time penalty for multiple warning. People like taking corners, don't they? DRS open for Liam. See if he can regain that lead coming into turn 1. No, he can't. Which we've got a nice battle. They've took some nice little. They've got some breathing room now from Groenfeldt as well, who is in P3. Hey, it's Clay. Let's go on board him. He's trying to overtake CRL Vachtar, and he is doing really well to keep close inbound with them. What a race opener though, to have it at Saudi Arabia as well. Let's see what else we've got. Lee Craig, he is closing down on Bubba Shrimp. See how that goes. Bubba Shrimp goes wide, so that will help Lee Craig out really well. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. I believe that is oh yeah, it is Groenfeldt. A little bit of a spin there probably. Lucky D, no damage. Jins has no damage. Call me Pablo, no damage. So there's no damage from that. No damage I can see from Groenfeld too. Hates Clay is now in P4. He's gunning down Vachtar, and he goes a long way around with the DRS. He goes around the outside, and he moves into the podium places into P3. And we're only on lap 6 out of 50 as well, everyone. This is really interesting race so far. We're only 7 laps in. So what else has this race got installed for us? Snooken has now been overtaken again from Liam. Yeah, we've got a nice little overtaking battle going on here. It's like a game with a chuckle vision, isn't it? To me, to you again, as majority have heard that from last season. I will try and come up with some different ones this season, I can promise you that. Lack moves into P12. Liam, yeah, with another 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help him. Danny overtakes Groenfeld too, but that's because Groenfeld is inside the pits. He's having a wing change, so he did pick up some slight damage. So Lack's in P12. He's gone in for his podium places. He was your driver's champion last year, and he's not off to a bad start so far, but he really wants to get some points to have a good start to his season. I'm going to take a little short breather, just a couple of minutes. We'll leave you with your leader, and then we'll update on everything that's happened when I'm back in about 2 minutes. Thank you. And we're back, and I've just saved my dog from getting mauled from the cat. The cat's got a thing about attacking his tail and then lunging onto him and like giving him a chokehold. But we're back. Snooken's retaking the lead against Liam. Yeah, HK still in P3. We've had 8 laps now of Saudi Arabia. Vachar's in P4. Shins is in P5. Just look at that view there. It's amazing. Anyone ever been to Saudi Arabia? Just let me know if you have. Let me know what your best experience was. Chart man, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Over half, near enough half of the grid, I've had time penalties so far. Lucky D's in P6, Ginge in P7, call me Pablo P8. There's another time penalty for YT Nathan. Lee Cray's in P9. P10 Bubble Shrimp, Iceman P11, Lax in P12, Danny P13, Nate Smith 14th, Andy Loyal 15th, Groenfeld's in 16th, but gunning down Andy Loyal for 15th. Let's just watch these for a moment. Groenfeld just seems to can't get close enough as it stands, but we do have DRS activated, I think. But will he hit? Has he got it in time? I don't think he has. He's going back into the pits. Let's see what tyre change he goes for this time. We're on lap 9. Back into the pits, another wing change as well. Groenfeld's now in 18th. Chartman is in 19th. He needed, I think, a new wing change as well. He's back out. We've got a few wing changes so far. Danny is in P14. He's having a little battle there with Nate Smith. Liam, yeah, is closing down on Snooken again. Let's watch that and see how it goes. He will have DRS as well. Hey, it's Clay. He's back into third against CRL Avacha. Let's stay on board with Liam. Just see what happens. DRS wide open. Nope, not this time probably. Nope, it's not to be this time. Vacha is back up on Hey, it's Clay. We're going to have a few back and forth, back and forth. It's like a game of hopscotch or what's the other one you used to play as a kid? Seesaw, that's the one, seesaw. You're up, you're down, you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. And then, no, you don't shake it all about though, do you? How do you do a circle on a... We're not on about swings, we're on about seesaws. Apologies. You what? I've just said up and down, not forwards and back. No, we don't go side to side. You were telling me to do the hokey pokey next. You put your left arm in, your left arm out. Oh, whoa, the okie dokie, whatever it's called. Anyway, I'm distracted. I apologise. Andy Loyal is in P18. He's gone pits. He's back out. He's in P18. Chartman's back of the grid still, P19. Will he come out in front of Andy Loyal? I believe not. She's just got a 3-second time penalty. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, 7 people left even that don't have penalties yet. What's the odds on everyone having penalties at the end of this? Lack's still in P12. He's just cruising around the track, just hoping the penalties are going to help him. Iceman trying to take down Bubba Shrimp. Jonathan Cox, 3-second time penalty. Ginger's moved up to P6 against Lucky. Nice little move there from what we glimpsed of it. But Lucky is coming back at him. See what happens here. Let's just stay on board there and see what happens a moment. See if we can gain. With a nice little cockpit view kind of thing. We'll just stay on board and see what happens. Oh, going very close. Lee Craig, another 3-second time penalty. I'll take him up to 6 seconds as well. We're still on board with Lucky. We've had 11 laps now of Saudi Arabia. And we're on board Lucky still. He's trying to gain that 6th spot back. And will he? He tries, but no. Ginge has a... Oh, but we've got another chance coming on here. Yellow flag in sector 2, I believe. And Lucky has overtook. Hey, it's Clay. 3-second time penalty he has got. Snooken is still in P2. Bubba Shrimp drops to P11 because he goes into the pit, so Iceman now takes P10. Chartman is gaining on Andy Loyal now. Let's see if he can try and regain some spaces, or some places even, back up there. We'll soon find out shortly, as if he can sit into the DRS zone, which as it stands he will be. Within half a second now he is. Well, he was. Let's see how this goes. With a bit of DRS, a bit of a drag reduction. And he goes. He's moved up 2 places anyway. He's moved up to P17. Because Jonathan Cox is back in the pits. YT Nathan back in the pits and serving some penalties, it probably seemed. Well, I don't see how, because he didn't have that many. Liam is still in the lead. Snooker is in P2. Hey, it's Clay. He's with a 6-second time penalty himself. He's now in P4 because Vacha is in P3 with no penalties, so that will help him out. Let me know as well who you think the winner of this race will be, guys, as well. Please comment and let me know. Chartman now moves up into P16. He's overtook Andy Loyal. So he's gaining some places now. Next on his list is Grofeld. Bubba Shrimp still in P14. He is cruising around the river, as I like to call that bit. Lack in P12. But, oh, excuse me, he is trying to close down the gap to Naismith. So let's see if Lack does well this time. See if he can start this season off with a few points. Remember as well, everyone, there is a new way to get an additional point this season, which will be for the overtake of, I think it's overtake of the race kind of thing, each week kind of thing. So you get an extra point if you're saying your clips in and you get voted for it. Jonathan Cox is DNF'd. What has happened there then, everyone? It looks to me like he's done it in the pits, but we'll find out. Yeah, it looks to me like it was inside the pits. So we've got yellow flag in sector 3, no safety car needed. Jonathan Cox, who was in and out of the pits, has DNF'd. So we are down to 18. Hey, it's Clay. He's took the lead as that. Oh, you little sly devil. But he has got Vacha on his case yet again. These two are having an incredible battle with the back and forth overtakes of them. Yeah, so let's stay on board with them two, because Hey, it's Clay has got a penalty and Vacha hasn't. So that means that Snooken is getting ready to pounce on Call Me Pablo. So One Wing Streams think that Vacha will be getting the race win today. I like your prediction there. What does everyone else think though as well? Vacha though, he has overtook Clay with a beautiful DRS move as well. He is hoping now to fly into that distance, but Hey, it's Clay will be coming back at Vacha. No, well, he has came back at him, but Vacha has gone into the pits. Let's see what tyre he puts back. He puts on. It's lap 15 out of 50. Will he be going for the medium compound tyres? He does. It's medium compound he goes on, so that will, if he's going for the 2-stop, I would have thought. So he will be coming out in probably, yes, P6, which is not a bad pit stop for him there. He is in P6. So your top runner still is Hey, it's Clay. Let's have a look at the tyres. He's on old softs. He's on 14 laps of softies, as I like to call it, softies. Lack is on 14 laps of mediums. A load of people still not pitted. Lee Craig, another 3-second time penalty. You want to be careful though about these time penalties. Grofeld just hits the fastest laps on the soft with 132. Grofeld is still in P15. He's still got some catching up to do. Ginge in P7 now, overtaking Lee Craig. Call Me Pablo's in P9. He's overtook Iceman. And then behind Iceman we've got Nene Smith, who is glitching out everywhere. Yeah, he's having a bit of a glitch problem there, probably a bit of a connection problem, but not to worry. He is gaining on Iceman. We've got a nice little battle here going on for P10. Let's have a look, see what else we've got. All spreading out a little bit now, they are. But we're bound to have some more nice little overtakes, just like we've missed one there, but that's because Shins is into the pits. And he will come out in probably around P6, P7, I believe, because Vachtar is now in P5. And Call Me Pablo, Lee Craig goes into the pits for his stop. Shin's 3-second time penalty. And he will be going on to the, it looks like the hard compound tyres. Or is it the softs again? He's getting rid of a penalty though. You know, he's back on the soft tyres. Okay. Interesting. He's now in P13 with Bubble Shrimp taking P12. Let's go. Oh, Vacher has got some catching up to do with these tyres, but Ginge now goes into P6. He takes over Shins, who is now in P7. Jonathan Cox has left the session. He's had enough of washing this. Probably my fault, but not to worry. Lucky D still in P3, and he's on old softs. It won't be long before Snookin comes and catches him. Liam, yeah, he's on mediums. Race Control has informed me that Grown Folks got a 3-second time penalty again. I think again anyway. Let's look at these penalties. No, we don't want that. Let's look at the penalties and see what we've got. Lee Craig's on 9. He's the highest as it stands. Hey, it's Clay and Liam. They're both on 6. But Hey, it's Clay's now into the pits. He's having a new front wing. Some problem happened there then. Off he goes. He's on medium. Had a little bit of a glitch there watching that. Vachtar is back into P3. He's going to get some time now to literally just open up that engine so we can try and catch down on Snook. And Liam has got a 9-second time penalty. So he needs to do some literally either stop cutting corners or go, as I like to call it. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 5 left that have no penalties. So my odds of most people getting penalties is about coming true. Groenfeld is now in P12. Overtakes Lee Craig. Nate Smith with another 3-second time penalty. Danny's in P14. He's just relaxing, just getting to the ease of it again. Iceman's down in P15. Andaloy 16th. Whitey Nathan's in 17th. Chartman's in 18th. And Liam is still at the top. Vachar has got some gaining to do. He's got a gain on them massively. Lucky D is closing down. Well, Call Me Pablo is closing down on Shins. So let's watch this for a second. We're on lap 17 out of 50. Yeah, Saudi Arabia. Hey, it's Clay, DNF. Let's see what's happened there then. Oh, it looked like he's hit the wall. He came round and he's hit the wall. That is a DNF there. Hello, Pooch. Doggos came to say hello, but he can't speak. So he's saying hello in doggy language. So that opens it up. We've got a safety car. This is going to open it wide up. While the safety car's out though, I think I'm going to go get a drink. That might be a good idea. I'll be back in a flash. Well, I've got about a couple of laps to wait, so while the safety car, so I'll leave you with your race leader as it stands at the minute, which is Liam. Yeah, we're going to have a few people coming into the pits, I believe, to get rid of these couple of these penalties. We'll leave you with your race leader for now, and I'm just going to grab a drink, and I shall be back. Anyway, keep feeding me the milk. And we're back, and I'm back just in time. I just had to save it over again to pick him up and carry him. And we're back. Liam Muir is your leader, Vachar's in P2, Snook in P3. I'm out of breath. Lucky in P4, Call Me Pablo 5, Shin 6, Bubba 7, Lee 8, Black 9th. Lax moves up to P9. Good, nice thing for him with his penalties as well. Oh, we needed that drink. Where did I get to? Nate in 10th, Graham Phelps in P11, Ice in 12th, Danny 13th, Ginge 14th, Charts 15th, and Dolores 16th, and Whitey Nathan in 17th. Your race leader is still Liam, yeah, but Snookin is now gaining on Vachar. So we're on lap 21 out of 50. We're nearly halfway through the race, and only 2 DNFs and only 1 safety car, which is, to me, good so far. We're watching Snookin overtake Vachar there. With a nice clean pass. Shins has moved up into P5. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag, green all round. Lucky is on Shins' tail, but Bubba is on. But we've got another yellow flag into sector 1. Let's go on board with Bubba and see how he performs in the Ferrari. Oh, is he going to do it? Is there? He's got his foot down. He's got the pedal to the metal. Or wow, whatever it said, I don't know. I've got to start thinking of these beforehand. But he's still right up his tail. Chartman moves up into P14. He's hoping to gain some places now. He overtakes Iceman, who's now in P15. Lap 22 of 50. Make sure you tune in tomorrow as well. You'll be hearing my wonderful voice again, unfortunately. Race control have told me now, well they ain't told me, it's popped up. DRS is nailed. Snookin just set to fastest lap with 132.065. And Liam, yeah, still got that 9-second time penalty. Bubba Shrimp has took out, well not took out, he's overtook Lucky. A yellow flag in sector 1. Groenfeld, I believe, yeah, he has gone off track. Well, I don't think he went off track, he could have been pushed. We didn't quite see it fully. Danny is now in P15 for the pits. Iceman is in P16 because of the pits. One Wing Streams has just sent in another message. I'm loving your messages, mate. Just keep them coming. Racing's been good. It's a hard track. It is a hard track. I will admit that, because every time I drive on it, I end up inside a barrier somewhere. Nice to have a full grid. It always is nice to have a full grid as well. It's even nicer to have comms as well, so you know what everyone around is, what's happening around the track as well, if I catch it on time. Let's go watch Lack. He is closing down on Lucky D now. He's had well, I wouldn't say an iffy start to the beginning of the race. He was just taking it nice and steady. Now starting to open it up a bit. He is starting to try and get them places. Snookin sets the fastest lap again with a 131.747. And we have got Lucky goes into the pits. So Lack now moves into P7, but he's still closing in on Bubba Shrimp. And then he will have Call Me Pablo as well. The odds on Lack to get a podium, it is possible to do so still.
we're only near enough halfway of this race. It's been an interesting race so far. Chartman with another 3-second time penalty, that would take him to 6 seconds. Groenfeld's got a 9. Naismith has just overtook Bubba Shrimp, but Lack has already done that. Lack is now in P6, and he's got no penalties so far, so it's all going to play into hand so far. Liam has now got a 12-second time penalty. That is going to affect him dearly in this race. And Snooken is eventually going to be closing him down. He is within DRS range now. Let's go on board and see where he's got his DRS wide open now. Splits that to just under half a second. He's trying for the pass into well, he's going to try and do it into turn 1, I believe. He's right up Liam, yeah. Let's see what happens here. He's going to go for the pass, and he takes that pass nice and smooth, and starts the fastest lap as he does it. So that takes him into P1. Vachar still in P3. Lack is closing in slowly on Call Me Pablo, but Naismith is right behind him as well, so we've got a nice little battle going on here. Remember, the penalties will make this change as well if they're all staying in a nice and compact kind of format thing-the-bob. We're on board with Naismith. We're halfway through the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix for the Phoenix Racing League Season 2. This is the opener. This is what everyone has been waiting for. Season 1 was great, as always, apart from every time I were racing. I think I finished about 4 races in total because I kept spinning out. But yeah, that's just me. That's why I've moved on to comms this season. And maybe, possibly, you might see me in some 5-lapping championships every now and then. And we're on board with Bubba Shrimp. Lee Craig with a 3-second time penalty. Ginger's in P9. Let's stay on board with Lack still, because he is still trying to close down Call Me Pablo for P5, and the defending is great, but can he do it this time going into P1 with Lack being right there? Let's watch Lack as he does it. Yeah, he has. Lack's moved up into P5. Next up for Lack is to close down for Shins, who has a 6-second time penalty here. This is going down to the full last lap of the 5th down. We're only on lap 26 we are. Call Me Pablo though is closing in on Lack. This is very interesting. Call Me Pablo with a 3-second time penalty also. Groenfeld with another one. That takes him now to 12 seconds of penalties. This could be... Oh, Snooken though. Now with a 3-second time penalty. We have got 4 people left without penalties. One win stream. As said, he can't wait for Division 1 Wednesdays and the sprint race Saturday. It's going to be a great race to stream. It's going to be a great race for the commentary team as well, with, I believe I'm doing the Saturday sprint race, and Wednesdays I believe you've got Danny and Lack doing the commentary for the Wednesdays for the Phoenix Racing League. But we're going to go on board now to Liam and see what happens here, because he is trying to close down Snooken. These two are really going back and forth. They just can't get away from each other. So very interesting. Naismith overtakes a Lack. Oh, he's done a 2-in-1. He's done Call Me Pablo and Lack into one corner kind of thing, which is a great pass there. It's got to be in for overtake of the week for this we'll call it a division. We'll call it a division or tier, 100% tier or division, skill tier. I don't know. whatever they want to call it. Yellow flag, sector 2, I believe it involves Andy. No, who does it involve then? I do not know. Yellow flag, Lee Craig has just retired from the session. He has got a DNF. Let's see if we can find out what's happened. Let's stay on board with Andy Lloyd. We've got a safety car again. It's going to be another break time for me. Let's just try and see if we can see what's happened now. Let's see if Andy Lloyd can overtake this safety car though. And the safety car lets him go. Safety car is being all nice and generous this time. Let's see if we can see what's happened. No, he's already been taken off the grid, I believe. Who do we have in the pits? Oh, let's go with Snookin. Probably able to see what's happened now. Probably, I'm hoping. Let's see. Let's see if we're on the right bit. We're on the right bit. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's a safety car I was looking at. What a dope. Excuse me for that. So safety car's in. Nathan, hopefully he can recover now. We'll probably be able to gain some time back there. He can, and then hopefully try and climb up the grid. We'll see what happens. Let's see if is Liam going to come into the pits and try and recover some of this 12-second time penalty. Probably not. Black is now in P2. He has had a great race so far with, well, it's for the safety cars really. The Alpines chilling in P2 and P3. Great stuff so far from the Alpine team, apart from the penalties. We've got a safety car. We'll leave you with your race leader for a mo. Any questions, please ask. I'll do the best I can to answer them as well about this race. To keep the comments coming in, please like, subscribe and share too. This is the Phoenix Racing League 100% race. First race back. Everyone's been waiting for it. We've had some pre-season testing too. It's been great, and it's great to be back as well. we've probably got one more lap of this safety car and then back to normal racing. Nathan has put a comment, but I will not read it out due to the language. Just please keep your language to the minimum, so everyone watching can, you know, just keep it respectful and that stuff as well. Thank you. Like one wing stream said, just don't get lapped. But it's hard to try not get lapped when some of these racers are really quite fast as well.
What are you doing? Just riding a horse. You know, winning.
5-second penalties incoming. This is not going to help a few people out. Under the safety car, probably just bumping. But remember, guys, it's not the Dodgems.
You were Italian, isn't that what it
I wonder if we get the information in the know. You asking Nathan about everything about the safety car letting you pass. Ask the directors of Abu Dhabi at the end of last season, mate. Ask them. They will happily tell you why. And so you want to see the position changes. There you go. Lack is up 15, 14 even. Lack's in P3 now. He's in P2 now. He can't make his mind up whether he wants P2 or P3 yet. Oh, we've got a spin-off with Liam. I believe it was Liam. Yeah, it was Liam, yeah. So now that moves Ginge up into P3. This is going... We're on lap 31 as well. This is an interesting... Let's see what happens here. Vacha is in P4 still. Call me Pablo's in the pits. Liam's back up into P10. Let's see if he can make a decent recovery from the yellow flag in sector 1. Let's see what's happened. Chartman looks like he has spun off. So he's still in P14 though, which is not too bad. It could have been the teammates collided between Lack and Liam. But Liam needed to realise as well that of his penalty also. So Lack's in P2. He's hoping to keep get that podium place as well. Let's see what tyres everyone is on. Lack is the only one to have a one stop so far as well. So it looks like he may need to pit still, unless he's going to try and take it all the way to the end. Tyres, Lack's on soft, so yes, he will need to pit again. So will Snookum probably. So that might open up for Vachtar if he can see these tyres out through to the end. I'm seeing blue flags on my screen. Oh, change your password. Well, I can't tell you, I'm on a live stream. People are going to be logging into my Google, isn't they? Because I can't remember my password. It's a password, alright? I'll tell you after. You don't need Google yet. Create your own Google. They recover it then. Well, I've still got them. Sorry, having an argument about Google here. Google is a Google. Yes. Let me go back to my stream. We're on lap 32 out of 5th. Liam has moved back up into P6, P7. Yellow flag in sector 2. let's see what's happening. We got a yellow flag in sector 2. Well, we did have. We're on board with Lack still. Vachtar is gaining on him though. We've got 3 people fighting for podiums here that do not have penalties. Let's look at the penalties that have been given. 3 seconds for Snooken, so he's doing alright. Naismith, he's on a 14 seconds, so yeah, we seriously have a battle for the podiums. Sorry, got distracted. Vachtar has overtaken Lack, now into P2. No, Lack has overtaken back. No, Vachtar has took it back. You two make your mind up on who's gonna keep that place for a bit. Stop going back and forth, it's making me dizzy. Let's see what else we've got crack-a-lacking. As it stands, Liam is still in P11. That penalty of 12 seconds though is really not going to help him. Nate Smith has a 14-second time penalty and Shins with 11. That is not going to help them. The back of the grid still with Nathan and Chartman still not had the best. Well, they've had a good race, but just probably with the strategies and probably some spins out and the safety cars not really helped them out this race. But remember, it's only the first race. We've got a load left of races left to try and recover them points. Lack is fading from Vachtar. Gap is now 1.2 seconds with Ginge closing in on Lack. The dog is trying to eat its fur as well, if anyone wanted to know that. Not that probably many of you do. We are on lap 33. I've about nearly spilt me drink. Let's go down to Lucky as he closes down on Bubba Shrimp. So, one wing stream. Who do you think will win the race now as we're 34 laps in? As Shens overtakes Bubba Shrimp and Bubba Shrimp takes that back. We've got a car in ghost mode. That could be Nathan at the back. It could be, I'm not sure though. We needed that. We're on board with Liam. He's trying to gain some places back. Nathan with a 3-second time penalty takes him to 6 seconds of a penalty now. Let's see what else we've got going back up the grid. Lucky D still trying to close down Shins, and he looks like he possibly might. Let's see what happens. We've got a nice little 3-car battle going on here. Liam is now into P7. He overtakes Shins. Lucky D, will he overtake Shins as well? Let's watch and see if it happens. Possibly, yes, and he does. Nate Smith has overtook Ginge. The Red Bull going into now P4, but also with a 14-second time penalty. We're on lap 35, 15 laps remaining of this beautiful, beautiful race. Time is 21:40 UK time, just in case anyone fancied it. Looks like Snooken is getting away now from Vachtar, and Vachtar still trying to gain on him. Liam now moves up into P6. His next target is 4 seconds away, and that is Ginge, but he's gaining. Snooken has just hit another 3-second time penalty. Oh, this could actually get closer and closer as the race goes on, with Vachtar being only 9 seconds, in essence 3 seconds away now. So it's going to be interesting. It needs to be no more corner cutting, no more multiple warnings even. Let's go down. Let's see who's the closest. Danny is now in P10. Will you stop licking me, mate? Chartman with another 3-second time penalty. I've just told you to stop licking me. Why is it every time I look down at you when you lick me, you stopped? Listen, I can't help you. She's cutting you. You're having an haircut. Snooken is now came into the pits. He will. Oh, is it a bad time to go for the pits for him, or there's a few cars coming down? And he will come out in P5 with a 6-second time penalty. Let's go on to the tyres and see what we've got. Vachtar is got a 7. He's on 7 laps of the softs. So he can probably try and get the Lack. He's just got a 3-second time penalty. He's pushing it now. He's on 17 laps of soft, so he will need to pit very shortly, I think so. And then see where he comes out. Then Snooken is in P4. He's on fresh softs. Ginger on old. And Liam looks like he's got a little bit of wing damage there as well. May have to come back in. Iceman overtakes him. But Andy Loyal, yes, Andy Loyal overtakes him too. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. That was because of Liam. Look, he's overtaking the corners now. He needs to get to the pits. He's probably got some wing damage. So, your race leader after 36 laps of racing is Vachtar with Naismith right behind him with Lack in third, but is Lack going to be pitting this time? No, Lack stays out a bit more. Lack goes into P2. Is Lack going to do the unthinkable and try and go to the end with these soft tyres? I really don't know. Danny is now into P7. This is a really, really great turnaround race for Danny here. Yellow flag in sector 3. Liam, yeah, with a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Ouch, that is not going to help, but he's probably going to have to do his time penalty while he's in there. Naismith with another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Liam, yeah, is out of the race. He has retired inside the pits. He probably didn't want to, because of all the penalties and everything, he probably couldn't be bothered to carry on, is my thing. I'll just say it how it is. If no one likes it, then I do apologise. So, Nathan, another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So we've got we've got 4 that are out, which is Liam, Lee, Hayes Clay, and Jonathan Cox. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. That'll probably be to do with the pit lane kind of thing. Or we've got a car that's spun off, have we? Well, no, that was Liam. He must have came out of the pits and, yeah. Ouch. Liam, yeah, has left the session. And he said it was to do with his setup, so that was the problem there. But he was doing not too bad during the race, though. Lucky D is up into P5. Danny's up into P6. Ginger's into the pits. Is he going to go on softs now for the last 12 laps? Let's see and find out. And he does go on softs. My question is, when is Lack going to pit? He's on 19 laps of soft tyres. He has got to be pitting very shortly. There's only 12 laps left. He can't go full 12 laps with when he's got Naismith and Snooken right behind him now. Snooken is on fresh softs. Naismith is on 9 laps of medium. Snooken now into P3. 3-second time penalties for Nathan and Iceman and Gronfeld. Penalties galore. We've got 2 without penalties, which is Lucky D and CRL Vachtar. Could this be Vachtar's win? It could be One Wings Streams. His prediction could be coming right. And Loyal with a 3-second time penalty. We're on board with Snooken as he overtakes Lack for P2. It's surely got to be time for Lack to think, right, I've got to pit. If I want to stay in the top 3, I've really got to pit. Let's see, will he do it this time? And yes, he finally decides it's my time to pit. But let's see what tyres he goes for, and then he's got to really push to the last 11 laps. He goes back to the soft tyres. He's got to push these tyres now to the limits like they want. Well, you know what I'm saying. He's going to be coming out probably P10, possibly P11. No, P10. Still in the points. Which is quite good. And with the penalty changes, let's have a look at the penalties. He's got a good chance still. Of doing it. Naismith's on the 17-second penalty. Jeez. Let me know who your driver of the day is so far as well. Ready for the end of the race. The driver of the day closes at lap 49. So please get them votes in beforehand, please. Your Bubba Shrimp now up into P5. He is up 10 places. Danny is up 13 places, which is an extraordinary drive for him. But yes, please get your driver of the day in as well, please. We're going to go on board with Black as he chases down Andy Loyal, seeing if he can regain some of these places back. Let's look at the tyres again. He should have a bit on the next few people. Snookin now with another fastest lap. He's closing down on Vachtar, and Vachtar with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. We've got one person left without a penalty. If he gets a penalty, then I have won something anyway to myself. Naismith is into the pits. Lack moves up into P8. His next one is Iceman. He is trying to gain on Iceman now, he is. And he does. He overtakes Iceman, moves up into P7. Lack now has 10 seconds to gain to P6 for Shins, who is on medium tyres with 11 laps. We've got 10 laps remaining as well. This is going all down to the wire. Vachtar is on 11 laps of softs, so it's going to be an interesting last 10 laps for him, with Snooker full on coming down. Well, trying to gain him. So Chartman into the pits now. Not the best race for him and Nathan, but it's all a learning curve. Try and get some of the hard tracks out of the way now, then just think of the easy ones you've got. Lack is doing some gaining though now. Call me Pablo with another 3-second time penalty. All these penalties galore. The grid is not going to look like this. Well, the positions are not going to look like this at the end when everyone crosses the line, put it that way. It's going to be mix and match. Call me Pablo into P10 now. He is in the points as it stands. Groenfeld P11. He is gaining on Call Me Pablo. Let's watch these. They have a slight little touch there. Excuse me. Groenfeld moves up into P10. Ginge right behind Groenfeld though. We've got a nice little 3-car there trying to battle for P10. Let's stay on board Ginge and watch this. Let's stay on board. Remember to get your driver of the day in within the next 8 laps, please, everyone. We're on board with Ginge as he's closing down, trying to close down P10. He is on fresh soft as well, so he's going to have more of that pace. Groenfeld with another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. His penalty toll is adding and adding up. Snooken is now within 3 seconds of Vachtar and sets the fastest lap with a 1:30.712. Could he be taking a late snatch and grab? Lack still in P7, he's got some catching up to do still. Shin's P6, he's trying to close down, but Ginge, he does overtake Groenfeld. But let's see if Groenfeld can do him again, or will Call Me Pablo grab him on with the DRS. Double DRS coming down here on Ginge. Let's see how he defends this. He defend. Come on, get your words out. Defends with ease. Let's go on board with Shin as he is closing down Danny. Mediums versus 13 laps of mediums versus 13 laps of soft. See how this turns out. Going to be very close, very close at all. Naismith with another 3-second time penalty. Third place is Lucky D's on 17 laps of mediums. This is going down to the last lap, I can assure you that. Snooker now within 1.7 of Vachtar. We've got to go and see how fast he's going. He's flashing. I think he's in the Haas. He is really gaining now on Vachtar. We've got 7 laps remaining. Ginge moves up into P8 now. Lucky D, 3-second time penalty. Boom! I got a clean sweep. There's 2 wins for me today. Happy days. I've just put my slippers on the wrong way around. So we're on lap 43 now. Out of 50. We're going to go on board with Groenfeld as he just overtakes Angeloy to take P10. Next, Call Me Pablo is going on to Iceman. Yellow flag in sector 1. We've got a DNF in Shins. We've got a safety car. This is going to make it so interesting for the last few laps. Oh my, what is happening? So the safety car, on average, probably knowing me, probably say lap 45 it comes in. Lap 45, 46, and we've got 4 laps left of racing. Now this is going to change it completely. Let's go back now, which is Snooker, because Vachtar has gone to it. So is Snooker, so is half of the grid, or well, not half of it, top 5 are going into the pit. So we'll be back when the safety car is back in with a load of people pitting. It's going to be interesting. comment from Nathan saying me and Chartman should be let through to sort things out. Unfortunately, it's the way it is. You're still in P14, mate. Chartman's in 13. It's still a good race saying with what's happening, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Do not worry. Do not worry. Safety car is still out. We're on lap 45. Hopefully he's back in this lap. Safety car in this lap, do we know? Yes, I think so. We're going to have 5 laps of racing. Let's go on board with a Vachtar. So we're back at lap 46. Vachtar is your leader, Snook in second, Lax now up into P3. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Let's see what's happened. Let's go down the grid. And it's Groenfeld. He has spun out. Let's watch him. Let's just see what happens. Let's stay on board with Groenfeld. And he's off and running. And there we go. Be green flag very shortly then. Chartman with 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Nathan's in there as well with him. Yellow flag sector 1 and sector 2. Snooken's now in P4. Call Me Pablo drops to P8. We've got 4 laps. This is going to be very interesting. Where Lack is down in P11. He was in P3 a moment ago. He probably got caught up in some of that was happening. But possibly still in the points he is. So Vachtar is your leader. Still, Lucky D in P2, Ginge in P3, Bubba's 4th, Snook in 5th, Naismith 6th, Danny 7th, Call Me Pablo 8th, Iceman is in P8 now. Let's watch him. He's dropped down to P9, Angelo is back into P8. Call Me Pablo's 10th, like 11th, Danny's moving to P5, Danny's making a bold move. Call Me Pablo, DNF, no more safety cars I believe. Call Me Pablo has got a DNF. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Danny is now retired from the session. That was a little bit of a big hit. We do have a safety car. Are we going to be finishing this race on a safety car? We've got 2 more that are out of this race. One Wing Stream says Vatches for the win. Possibly with this safety car. We're on board with Danny. The safety car's coming round. The safety car just goes straight through him. Wipes him out. We're on board with Groenfeld. He's in P11. This might open up a bit of time for Nathan and Chartman to actually try and gain a bit. Might gain a bit. But we're on lap 46. We're going back with Vachtar. Lap 47 now. This safety car is coming out to the end, I believe. Unless it's a 1 lap safety car, I wonder. But who knows? Nathan Green has just said it won't let us go through. Unfortunately, mate, there's nothing I can do about it. I do apologise. Just keep racing. Just keep going to the end. And keep your head held high. Hopefully no one pits. And we'll be all good. If no one pits, we're all good. We're on lap 48 now. Safety car we have. We've got 12 left. everyone with some sort of penalties. Lack has gone into the pits. Has he got he probably did have wing damage, I'm not sure though. Nathan has been disqualified from session, ignoring the yellow flag. Nathan, 5-second time penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. So we're down to 11. So can Chartman, with being at the back, still get? Well, no, he can't get a P10, can he now? Stupid me. He's been lapped, I believe. So we've got your top 10 at the moment, but it could all change still. We've got no news of this safety car coming in yet. So I'm guessing then Nathan has put a comment saying he tried to see if he could pass the safety car, but I don't think it allowed him to, and it disqualified him from this session. Safety car is in this lap. Oh, we're going to get 2 laps of final racing then. Lovely to jubbling. Let's go on to the penalty system and look at these penalties. It's going to be very close. Very close at all. Top 3 all with 3-second time penalties, so it does not matter with them. They need to fight this out between them. Bubba has got a 6 seconds, so he needs to, if he goes, he needs to go gadget. Naismith with a 15-second. Iceman and Andy Lowe with a 6, same with Snooken. Lax with a 3, Groenfeld's got an 18 and Chartman's got a 12, and we're racing again. Let's Iceman now into P7, P8. We really want to see Lack do something though here, and gain to do what he can do. Lack is moved up into P8. He is now into P7. Lack is pushing these last couple of laps here. Naismith is in 6, Snooken is in P5. We've got a nice battle going on here. Vachtar is opening up the gap though. He is thinking, I can take this win now. This win is all mine. Iceman moves up into P7 against Naismith. Andy Loyal overtakes Naismith too. We've got a nice interesting couple of laps left here. Lack is trying to go down for Snooken, but I think he's going to kneel. What's happening there then? That could have been, I think that's Chartman being the ghostage. So Lax in P6, he's gunning down Snooken. Snooken is trying to gain some time to go overtake Bubba Shrimp, so we can still try and get that 3rd place. Grofeld moves up into P8, Andy Loyal now in P9, and there's a wing that's flew off. That would be Naismith's wing that has gone, but he moves up into P9 with no wing against Andy Loyal. This is going to be interesting turning, and he turns. Let's stay on board with Naismith and see if he stays out without pitting, just because it's the last lap, and he does. So we're on our last lap. Let's go with our race leader as it stands, and it's CRL Vachtar. No one has told us their driver of the day, so we're on board with Vachtar. He's gaining now a nice little lead. 2nd place is Lucky D, 3rd place is Ginge, 4th is Bubba, 5th is Snooken. As it stands, he could be overtaking Bubba any time here now. Let's stay on board and see what can happen here. We'll have a full grid after. Nathan has been disqualified. DNFs have been Jonathan Cox, Hey It's Clay, Lee Cray, Shins, Call Me Pablo, and Danny and Liam. Yeah, they have all had DNFs. We're on board with Snooken still, who is very gaining now on Bubba, trying to get that. One Wing Stream says that Lack for driver of the day. Snooken overtakes Bubba Shrimp into P4. Will he close it down though to Ginge just in time? Who knows? But we're on board with the race leader coming down the straight now into the finish line. Your race winner for the first race back is Vachtar. 2nd place is Lucky D. third place is Ginge, fourth is, oh my god, told you, the penalties have made it a nightmare for me so far. But we'll go with this, First place is Vachtar, Lucky D in second, Ginger's took third, Lack, what a drive from him today, he's took fourth, Bubba's in fifth. Wait for the last couple of cars to finish now. Driver of the day as well is Lack. So your driver of the day is Lack today. Well done to you, Lack, and well done to your race winner, Vachtar. And we will have a full update any moment now when I can see the grid. I don't like seeing the things because I'm never on the podium. Thank you, Toast. Good comms, and you, yes, definitely you will see me tomorrow. So, race winner Vachtar in the Aston Martin, Lucky D in the Merc, he takes second, Ginger in the Williams third, Lack in the Alpine fourth and driver of the day, Bubba in the Ferrari fifth, Snooken in the Haas is sixth, Iceman in the McLaren is seventh, Andy Loyal eighth in the Ferrari, Groenfeld ninth in the Haas, Naismith takes the last point in the Red Bull, and Chartman finishes 11th in the Aston Martin. Well, that has been the first race back for the Phoenix Racing League. I'm hoping you'll join me tomorrow, and we will be on the Phoenix Racing League YouTube too. And all I'm saying is it's going to be another interesting race as well. It is Division 3 tomorrow at 8 o'clock, so make sure to tune in, and we shall see you on the Phoenix Racing League YouTube page. But for now, it's been the Milky, and we shall see you tomorrow.